Tony, a point on the road today at Millwall. How did you rate your team's performance?
Very similar to the performances of recent weeks, I think. A lot of domination of the ball, a lot of control. Not really looking like we're going to score. But, eventually some real positive play from Jack. Won the penalty and he stuck it in. So, pretty similar to what we've been doing, I think. I felt as if we totally dominated them for long spells. I just told them there that my biggest disappointment is we go 1-1 and we should be like the Alamo to their goal really for that last 10 minutes, and yet it turned the other way. We sort of stepped off the gas. We give them opportunities. It was a naivety really, and yet I'm personally disappointed we didn't take 3 points. I thought we'd come here and win today, but I thought we'd go to Plymouth and win, and I thought we'd easily beat Huddersfield. It's no easy games, and to come to Millwall with this environment, we have to take a point. It shows good character, being a goal down, again, totally against the run of play. It's to make sure we didn't lose.
Jack Clark won and scored the penalty, like you said, his 10th goal of the season, an incredible return at this stage.
Yeah, pleased for Jack. I mean, that's a few penalties. He's got 3 or 4 penalties now. But as I've been saying for a few weeks, we need the strikers to score. We need strikers to have a basic number of goals between them. And yet, here we were again toiling a little bit at that. And but I still think the team. I'm very proud of the team. The control that we can have, the work ethic they put in, the way they deny the opposition the ball and try and keep it themselves. We just have to. I don't know how many shots we had today, but over recent weeks we've had well into the 20s. I don't think it was that today because these are a big, strong, powerful team. But I thought Ballard was amazing defending them set plays today, making first contact, which was massive. These are number 1 in the league for goals scored from set plays, and Cooper is. I think he had 37 first contacts on set plays so far this season. But I thought Ballard was amazing today. So overall, listen, let's take the point, put it in the bag. The 2 home games coming up, obviously against top teams, but a great chance to see where we are, and we will give them teams a good game, I'm sure.
You mentioned those 2 home games. After 2 defeats, important to come here, take something from the game, gives us something to build on.
Listen, with total respect, I understand your question. I think the defeats, nobody likes defeats. I look at the performances in both games and think, wow, it's, did I say it was, 27 shots the other night and 24 shots away at Plymouth. There's not a lot wrong, other than we have to stick the ball in the net. And so I don't sit and think after 2 defeats, where are we going, the team's terrible. I sit and think, wow, we have a really good football team. But in this industry, you get judged on results, and everybody tells you how many games you've won, or how many you've only won this many and that many, and you must be terrible. And yet, I think some of them defeats. I thought away at Leicester, we were magnificent. I think first half against Middlesbrough before the sending off, we were dominant. Listen, it's okay. I think I live in a world where you get judged on results. I want these players to be judged on their performance level, their work ethic, their desire to be a better footballer, and I'm happy and enjoying the journey with them. Of course, you get judged every week on the league table and the points you've accrued, and so I understand, didn't win, that's 3 without a win, isn't that bad, it's terrible, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, listen, I've always been a development coach, really. I think try and make the players better, try and make them grow, try and understand, and hopefully the results follow. If they don't, you lose your job, that's fine, I understand football. But I think, somewhere down the line, I hope the players, like a lot of players I'll have worked with over the years, will think that the period they spent working under us, that they understood the game better and they became a better footballer. But I hope, the alignment with winning and developing can be found, of course. But it's going to be a slightly longer journey than people might hope at this football club because of the inexperience, I think, of some of the footballers that we've got.
Just finally, a word on the fans. Always easy to praise them for the support they give us, but abysmal travel conditions today, but they all made it down, made themselves heard, and important to send them home with a performance that they can be proud of.
Yeah, I think we'd be disappointed when we went to 1-1 that we didn't go and win the game, and the place seemed to be down the other end for that last 10 minutes, which was unfortunate. But for a vast majority of the game, we were kicking towards that goal. Second half, particularly, we were kicking towards that goal, and we had lots of opportunities. Was it Danny Ballard put 6 yards out, put it over the bar side foot? You'd like to think if that was a forward, it'd have gone in. But the fans, listen, it's amazing, and I think I'm on record of saying, listen, I've come to this club without really Sunderland. It's the club down the road from where I've lived and supported and been all my life, but it has really opened my eyes to what an amazing football club is and how amazing the supporters of this football club are, really.